Namaste, namaste, and welcome. Good evening here. It's already dark. It's something like, oh, it's late already, 8 o'clock. Okay, even more. No problem. Anyway, I hope everybody is doing great and you are focused on your work and everything is beautiful. I want to speak about something because lately I have seen much fear among some light workers who are sometimes scrolling on the news feed about things that are to happen in next years, about things that government may do, and even about end of the world. But we know this is not true. We know this is ascension of planet Earth and your ascension, and yes, also fall of the system, fall of the world. So I have actually came across a few souls who I feel very close in the soul, in connected, expressing much fear what government will do, what things may to come. And I want to speak a little bit about that. I'm not into predictions, I'm not into dates, I'm not into any hocus pocus. I just want to give my source realized truth on that this topic, which bitters many, especially in USA where much is going on and much karma is there and the government is much shady. And I have read some things and I don't follow news and these things. I just see what angels post. Sometimes I look something, but very rarely I watch something about what's going on in the world scene. But so many of your beautiful friends is from USA and I saw fear coming from there because of the government and because of the many things. And also in this time, many predictions what will happen. They some say near future, some say 2 years. That's also near future. Some have very dark predictions, and some say even end of the world. But we are smart enough and connected enough to know. Actually, this is energy. This is memory. Memory from past apocalypses because Earth have went through cycles and always around 2012 civilization was destroyed. You know, this time around we came across that point. Civilization was not destroyed. No, it was not destroyed. We came across that point 2012. So it's over. And all this fears, some have even memories or dreams or everything about end of the world literally and most catastrophic things are just memory from past ages, which are not to happen. Some things are to happen, yes, it's cleansing, but the smoothest through next years, and this is years, this is not something that happens instantly, this is slow process. And we can see world is a little bit breaking through stitches on all levels, environmental, political, inside people, outside of the world, inside the kingdom, outside. On all levels, everything is breaking up if you see the world, but kingdom of God is within you, no? So, as consciousness is rising, we are rising it those who are listening now and those who are listening similar video, those who are awakened into ascension process or just spiritual and didn't or even don't know they are part of ascension process, but give their part and their codes and their energy towards the revelation. Actually, we are causing it. Awakened angels on earth. All of you, all of us. This consciousness is rising. Light codes are distributed from above to us. We are intelligent force that receives it and transmits it around the earth. And naturally, the effect of this is cleansing, because light is transmitted in our vibration towards the earth. And naturally, cleansing on all levels is happening more and more. And also, yes, rise of the consciousness also rises volcanic activity. It is very much connected. These things are connected, yes. But we are past the end of the world date. This always happened 2012. We never came across this year before. It's already done. But some things had to happen. System has to fall. And a little bit shaky baby also has to be. But nothing what happened in previous cycles so cataclysmic is not about to happen in this next years, decades, or whatever. I'm not saying nothing that giving some prediction that now something is coming. No. Just many are speaking about this, and on the beginning I said many of my friends here are afraid and believing in illusions and predictions and threats and fears the government and also alternative media, which is about fear mongering, well, they distribute and broadcast. So yes, things are happening. You see, you watch the news, maybe you live in the city, maybe you live somewhere where was natural catastrophe happening, and things are happening quite. Yes, last year in USA such time was quite intense. This year, peace, let it be peace. I feel only peace. Everything beautiful, let everything be beautiful and blessed in peace and harmony. But we can see things are happening. Like I said, there will be no these catastrophic events that some hold in their memory from previous ages, cycles. And this energy is still within us, within them. We actually many times perceive what actually happened in previous era, and we see it in the vision. And we think now world will burn completely. We passed that. This will not happen. This will not happen, but little world has to shake a little bit, and what is inside must come out, and system has to fall, and all these institutions, all this system, and even the land and everything must shake to break. So the old is broken down. So next decades, next years, things are to happen. It's happening, but slowly. You know, this is how I feel the energies, and that's how I feel. But I feel the slightest and the gentlest way that is possible to shake it and break it. Apocalypse actually means revelation, and revelation actually means something that is revealed, something that is hidden. So, apocalypse, revelation doesn't mean end of the world and finish. It means just revelation of truth, secrets, lies, and everything that was hidden on this level. It means just that. And this is happening now. You can see everybody. I don't mean everybody, but almost half of the people in the world now is speaking something is wrong. Something is wrong in the system. Many are focused in conspiracy theories on the beginning stages of their awakening. World as a mass, almost every individual knows by some extent that something is very wrong and they are slaves. Secrets are coming out. Those who are running this matrix and playing the chess, they, like 50 years ago, 100 years ago, if there was a war, nobody didn't dive so deep to understand what's happening because light was not pouring down to earth to illuminate consciousness within the kingdoms of humanity what is happening. War was over and everything. Slaves were enslaved. They didn't know. Now everybody is speaking. This corruption, that corruption. Everybody's speaking about Illuminati. Everybody's speaking about chemtrails. People are speaking about things that were always hidden. Everybody's speaking about shadow government and dark hats and those controlling it from behind the curtain. Everybody's speaking that the government and system is not their friend. So people are kind of, to some extent, massively awakened in this world to the fact that something is very wrong. And that's the revelation. And here all insanity comes out and all the chaos and everything from within. Everything is breaking down. Because when people see the truth, first they must see the lies. The lies must come out. So I feel in my perception this is going very slow. We are just like, I don't know, what was in the Bible was one chapter. I never read the Bible, I cannot read things, I just sometimes open it. I cannot read a book more than one page. My autism was like that, I can listen, I can feel. But there's 20th chapter of Revelation when it said the demons are to be casted on the earth so they are seen. This is just analogy, symbolic. People can see what this system is doing to them, who is behind. People can see their corruption, their lies, their deceitful gains. And people judge them. It's now, you know. It's not my reality and your reality. This is not fifth dimensional work. But this is happening now much, and this is revelation of enslavement and these things. Now all these things what I'm to speak about now, we can choose to be part of or not. We can focus on cabal, on government, or we can be part of protests and we can go in that madness and we can act in third dimensional ways. This is not for us. We are actually distributing the light to people so they can, with their inner eye open, third eye, and they can see first signs of third eye opening is you can see the corruption. You can see Neo, I'm in the Matrix. Shit, something is wrong here. Where I live, this is not friendly world. So they are to riot. They are to do crazy things in the world. You don't have to. You have to be part of it. There's a secret. Why we are getting trained to hold high vibration, to focus on light only, to lose our fear. Because everything is matching vibration. Everything is vibration that matches. I was with friend Erikiel and from his sister boyfriend, he came upstairs and he was really in fear. Something, and I don't know, he's here in fear in Slovenia, which nothing happens here, and we are like in heaven, and there's not smell of chaos and nothing. It's like, I'm so blessed here. But he's focusing on stupid things, and now he believing the Muslim will attack, and I don't know who will attack, and you are saving everybody. And I was just silent listening to him first for 15 minutes. You cannot say even nothing. I didn't know what to say. And I was just telling him everything will be peace. You will be okay. Have faith in this. And I tried to little explain to him. He doesn't understand how energy works. So things are happening. You see, things are happening even now in big cities and around the world. But there's a secret. You're protected. It's like said, not a hair, straw of hair will fall of you. You're protected. And we have nothing to fear. This is not our world. We are not of this world, we are in it. And as long as you believe this, and you are always focused high, beautiful thing on heaven and earth, on what inspires you, on news, heavenly news that makes your soul dance, that connects you, like this video, and everything what I write, and everything what takes your fear away, what guides you towards the higher dimensions, home, towards heaven, which is on earth. You do that. And you're protected. Protection of the source and all the higher beings is working. Because you ride the wave, you connect to that. Nothing will happen to you. It may happen to those around you. You're protected by energy. That's why we are getting trained to hold up very high vibration. I don't know when, if even such things may happen, or they will, but I just give examples if something comes. If you are focused on the light, if you are holding your vibration, if you have no fear, if you don't believe something will happen to you, you are protected because so, but it is said you are protected, and all the galactic beings, all the channelings tell you you are protected, but you have to believe it. You have to trust in it. You have to have faith, and you have to give focus away from such bullshit. What FEMA will do, what the Muslim will do, I don't know who will do. If you focus on that, you are afraid, you are energetically connecting to that timeline for you, and you are pulling it closer. That's why to one sister, I really last time told her to stop this. Because focusing on all these conspiracy theories and what FEMA will do and what will happen, becoming afraid, always focus on this, like attracting that reality. Our feelings, our emotions, our thinking, our focus attracts the reality towards us. Why are we so stupid? You want heaven, if you want peace, if you want nothing to happen to you, if some heavy times comes, you have to train yourself to being that vibration where nothing can happen to you. And have faith and no fear. We are not of this world, we are in it. And I don't say nothing is to happen. I just, possibility, always something is happening. Sometimes maybe more intense somewhere, especially big cities, especially in this at such times. But this is not our reality. This is not our world. We should not focus on it. We should not give fear into it and lower our. If we are afraid, if we are focused on this bullshit, we lower our vibration to that timeline. And if we are so stupid to focus non-stop on it, we will cause something into our reality that we don't want it to happen to us. This is multidimensional Earth. By our consciousness, by our state of vibration, we choose peace, new Earth, way to new Earth, and we choose this falling of this system of this world. Same is actually with natural catastrophes, with everything that may follow in the next decades, next years, or whatever they are saying, and whatever it is still, something sure must happen. But like I said, the lightest way, and you're protected. And what we have to in these times, I'm not saying something is to happen, but not fear. If we are afraid I have to run, something will happen. But if we feel inside, I have to move, we have to move. Not fear because of calculation, everything like this. Like this guy there, when I was visiting my friend, he was all in fear, something will happen, something. I don't know, here in Slovenia where nothing is happening, why are you afraid? Are you crazy? Not like that. But when you feel this, angels are calling you in your heart, go somewhere else. This we should follow. The signs and our guides, divine beings, source. We have to go somewhere else. We will go somewhere else. We will avoid this. We have to trust in this time. We have to trust. We have to focus on the highest light, on love. We have to do our work, and we have to live on new earth as we are in this world. We don't focus on this. And source and higher beings have to always guide us away from any bad situations. But we have to, I always work in the feeling. If I feel I have to go now somewhere, I have to go now somewhere. But usually I feel I have to be here and make video. It's like that. We are protected. We have to understand. Always. The world is not to end. These terrible, catastrophic predictions are not to happen. These were other ages, other cycles that ended 2012, but we are past that. This is new earth, the beginning. And if we focus on the light, on good heavenly news, on those that inspire us, on such news like I'm now telling, empowering you, focus away from that bullshit, you will be guided always. And bad things are to pass you by, always. Like Jim Carrey said when they told him, you see what is happening, all this, how can you deny that these terrible things are not happening in the world? Jim Carrey told her, this is not my world. This is not our world. She was looking at him, this is not your world? No, this is not my world. This is not his world. We are in the world, but we are not in this world. And all these things that are meant for the world are to pass us by, and we are to be guided away from them always. But we have to keep our focus and our faith toward the light, toward what we want, was that energy, and away from that what we don't want. Don't focus on conspiracy theories, don't focus on fear. Don't create these things for you. This is multidimensional Earth, and you choose. There is nothing, no destiny like this for you, for the world. We choose every day by our vibration now, we choose the next now. If you focus on bullshit and conspiracy theories and all the doomsday prophecies and all the idiotic stuff, fear mongering, you are drawing this timeline towards you. And you don't want that. On some timelines, world is burning already. Yes, you didn't choose that, you see. Reality is not what you think. Reality is multidimensional. So many timelines in any. This is something human mind cannot even think of what reality is and what this earth is. You are so many timelines. In one timeline, this is happening to you. In others, something completely else. And some timelines you're wasted, and some timelines bad things happen to you. But you are always choosing the best timeline. Why? You have chosen ascension process for you. Always carrying this in your heart, always coming on YouTube and Facebook and searching for something like this video or something to read, something to inspire you, something to protect you from bullshit. I like to give much things that protect from bullshit of people, and now this is to protect the bullshit from crazy people that spread conspiracy theories and doomsday prophecies and all this catastrophe shit, and they actually distributing that energy to people, so they call them towards that timeline that they don't want and even people don't want, and they all go together to hell on earth. Stupid. I cannot stand such energy. If I watching YouTube and just such video comes, this energy. Sometimes just about, sometimes I listen, maybe sometimes a month I listen once, so I just feel what they are feeding people. But it's such energy. I don't want that. Thank you. I'm rather roaring you how to protect and be in your own power and let nobody fuck with you. This is the right way of shadow working, to protect you from giving your power away, and this video to protect you from choosing timeline for you that you don't want. But these people who are throwing fears and all these prophecies, what bad things will happen, and always, you have their video and it's scary music, so even they want to scare you and they show you all the dark things that are happening and all the plans that the government has and all this stuff. They're actually inviting you to the lowest timeline for you to experience just that. And actually, if they are focusing on non-stop on this, they have to experience this. You are to be free of this. Everything is to pass you. And these timelines are to pass you. Because you're focusing on beautiful things. Like this video now. And everything beautiful what angels are sharing, creating all over the internet. And you go out focusing on beautiful nature, with animals, good friends. And that's what feels good. People that feel good. News that feel good. Heavenly news. And all this. You're choosing the best timeline. And yes, this is this time when everything is falling, so you are to see many things happen next years, decades, and like this. This world has to fall. You can choose highest heaven for you and highest peace for you. You can be observant of that what you are not part of. When something great is always rising and growing for you, you are just that. Your new life, new earth, which is within. And I can be here now in this apartment, and many times I have seen. Just the other day I was witnessing really hell, but young people, outside, and drunk like anything, and girls completely drunk. You hear strange things, and then they got in a really. They didn't fight on the end, but it was screaming like in hell, and this energy, I'll kill you, and I don't know what. This happens rarely, and they were here. And you can see they are in hell. This is completely hell where they were. And I was here in heaven. I was sending them love. Stop, stop. And they stopped. In the end, everything stopped. They woke me up in the middle of the night, screaming. I didn't want to even write about this because it's too negative. Uh, Now when I'm speaking this video, I can mention. And it was really like something terrible will happen outside there. And I was just sending them love, sending them love. And then in the end, they kind of find peace and they left each in their direction. Guys met from, I don't know, from some villages and girls and they got drunk and they wanted to, I don't know, it was like really something savage will happen. But I was here in heaven. I chosen this timeline and I was sending them this love and white light, and then also I changed their timeline. So there was no savage things happening. You see, not only for myself I created peace, but only I given them peace. And nothing happened. Somebody may run down and they will fight and he will be all hiding and wanting them to fight and then they will start killing each other. We influence this. That's why your vibration always high, and you're always protected. You must be in that vibration that you are always protected and not a hair will fall down from you. It's a state of consciousness. No fear. Focus on the light. Focus on beautiful things. Sending love. So we choose. And like I said, nothing is to happen of this doomsday prophecies and these stupid things that they fear people in alternatives that may be a wit. Nothing will happen. These are simply memories from past ages, past cycles, when this happened 2012 year. No, this is just from there. We are now in beautiful time where we passed that marker. And when we pass this marker, destiny for earth is heaven. But it takes some time. It's done slowly. So you don't see these things that they are scaring you to see. So everything is done slowly, slowly, slowly. No need for great chaos and explosions and I don't know what. So we are creators, and most of it, apocalypse, just means what is hidden, revelation of what is hidden from the people, like I said, slavery, corruption, shadow government, and all their bullshit, what was done, and religion, the deception of religion, troll, and what they do with our sky, what they do with our consciousness, how they manipulate our consciousness. All these things are slowly and more fast coming out. And mainstream is getting informed by what they do. Everybody tells you chemtrails. Everybody tells you they fucking up us on all levels. So people, this is apocalypse. People are getting informed and they are getting awakened to the world they live in. They realize we are slaves, we are batteries, we are rats in the laboratory. And people cannot handle it and people start to go crazy. And energy is pouring down. Purification is happening on everyone, on every level they are. Purification is happening. So world is very tense place now and people are a little bit insane and everyone is a little bit suffering inside or more. More they are on beginning stages of awakening. More. And those who are resisting, which is also majority, they suffer even more. But what I see always, people who are good at heart, people who want love and everyone to live abundant as they live, who love their brother like they love themselves, people who want no harm and are not selfish, and honest, beautiful people like you and me. I see they are more and more peaceful every day and more happy. And others who are resisting and acting in selfish way, service to self mentality, and who are supporting the system and who are blinding themselves from the truth and causing harm to fellow human, selfish people, arrogant people, people with ego, people who put themselves above others and enslave them and consume them and exploit them. These people are going crazy. And wicked people who hate and angry and all the darkness. People who don't want to choose love. People are going crazy. And their apocalypse is a little bit different. They don't choose light. They just go insane because they cannot act in this way like they acted before. It hurts them. But they don't want to let go. So, for them, whatever is happening in the world, whatever catastrophes and whatever, this is your vibration, your karma, and how you chosen yourself. Source chosen you, as you've chosen yourself to ascend. You have chosen new earth, you have chosen unity consciousness, love for everyone, abundance for everyone. You are brothers. You have chosen equality, chosen new earth. Whatever is to happen, whatever is happening is not coming for you. You're protected. It's coming for those who are resisting and want to keep the old ways, and want to be selfish, and want to consume others, exploit others, cheat others, and so on. Those who control this world and those who act in the ways same as our controllers. Selfish, service to false self, not the divine self, we all are. They are service to false self, ego, entropy, the consumption of energy of others for their own nourishment. Selfish people, everything what's happening is coming for them. And if you may ask why this happened to this person and he was not such, Sometimes it's karma, or past, or decision, the soul, and the soul level. I don't want to be part of this anymore. This ascension process of this time, I want to start it over in a new body, purified through that. Sometimes souls decide on soul level that they cannot go through that anymore because it's too intense for their energy, their way, and they just rather prefer a body of a baby, and free themselves through the process of rebirth of much karma and much suffering. So next life they go better through. So everything is always alright. If you have chosen to ascend, if you are strong, you are holding on. I mean, those who are selfish, in service to self-consciousness, they're suffering like anything. And you may tell me, I'm also suffering karma, relationship, this. Yes, but you're purifying yourself. You have chosen to ascend. You have chosen to let go and release of all the 3D patterns within you, all the karma, all attachments, everything what hurts you, all the baggage that keeps you down in 3 dimensions. So your suffering is different. You are getting free because you have chosen the new earth. You didn't choose, like it said, two are in a bed, one is taken. You didn't choose that. You have chosen love. You have chosen heaven and earth. That's why you are always protected in this time, regardless where you're living. I actually making this video about, I hope my sister will watch, because I saw she was so afraid, and I really love her because she's so many years here with me and she's really learned so much and integrated so much and really progressed so much in these years, and I just saw so much fear on her wall and so much bad news and so much fear what is coming on her, and she's living in USA, and I just wanted to explain a little bit how this goes. It's your energy, your vibration, your focus that chooses, and everything not here to fall from you. These things will pass. And you are to be guided if you need to go somewhere else. You need to be guided to do so. Even unknowingly, Source always and angels always. We even don't know what could happen to us, but we are always directed. Like sometimes we say, I'm going on the street, oh, what about if I go left? And I go left, and everything beautiful. And if we would perceive something would happen to us, we would go same direction. And we don't even know that there is danger. Angels whisper to us, oh, forbid. We just don't know why we turn like this. We are always protected like this. We are always protected. We are never alone. I said, I am the source. I am that. I feel I am that I am. I know I am that I am. But we are never alone. Source is with us always. Angels are with us. The divine beings are with us. We are guided in so many ways. And then you may tell me, why then I have bad experiences? Well, because you are learning about love. Because you are learning to let go. Because something has to happen. Why then people around me that I love are leaving sometime in this world? This is their choice. This is their karma. It has nothing to do with you. You only have to take care for your vibration, for your focus. You stay focused in vibration and in what you intake, what you focus on heaven and earth, on news that you want for yourself, on energy and creations like this video that inspires you to hold that high consciousness always. Doesn't have to be high consciousness always, but you focus on the highest always for you. And naturally, you will not achieve that. You will be afraid and focusing on all this conspiracy bullshit and doomsday crap, which never happens actually, but scares so many that it happens to them after. Focus on what you want. Meditate so you lose fear. Focus on beautiful things, beautiful expressions of higher dimensional truths that is just activating you to fly higher away from all these illusions, third dimensions that are pass you by. Focus on people who inspire you to stop your bullshit in your mind and live in the heart and fly to heaven. I'm such. Focus on what you want and trust that you're protected. And by mysterious ways and inconceivable for you, all bad things are always pass you by and don't never touch you. You have to have trust and faith and keep that vibration. And even if vibration yours is not so high, still, yet like this. Focus on beautiful things, have faith, trust. In this way, you are always to be in the highest vibration for you. If fear comes, go in meditation, let go of fear, redirect, work against fear, release fear. But by no means focus on bullshit, conspiracy trauma, and all this stuff scaring you that bad things are coming. You don't want to choose the timeline and the reality for you that you don't want. So if you want this timeline to be your reality, then focus on it. But I feel you don't want it. That's why you fear it and you are focusing on that shit because you are afraid that this may happen to you. So this is human consciousness. If we're living in mind, we are afraid that something is to happen to us, and then we focus on it so much that we call it into our reality. And that is what we don't want. And like I said, most of all revelation is very good thing. It's a revelation of everything that is hidden, that is to break the old down. And you are the new. So focus your vibration, your focus on the new earth, on things that bring new earth, friends that are bringing new earth, like I am, content like this video, literature that activates you into new energy, new earth, and trust you are protected always. And know, like I said, this apocalyptic things, even if you have them in your dreams and your memories, are not to happen in this way, never again, because these memories, I repeat for third time, are from past cycles when Earth did not survive 2012. We are on new Earth now. And we will see a little bit shaking. But we are that new children of new earth to bring new earth. We are protected. We are actually destroying the old by our energy, by light that we ground and distribute all over the earth. This is not our world. World is falling because the truth, hidden secrets, dark truth is getting revealed. The world is falling. But we are not this world. We are not of this world. We are only in it. Our world is beautiful. The kingdom of God is within you, and you're protected by your vibration, your faith, your intention, your choice, your focus. And trust this. Everything passes you. And be blessed always. I love you. And stop focusing on that bullshit trauma, conspiracy trauma, I call it, because it traumatizes you, and doomsday idiots and all this insanity. Focus, beautiful new earth, beautiful, lovely words like this, beautiful inspiration and motivation to guide you there where you want, heaven. And if I resonate with you and my teachings and my motivation, if you want to spare a coin with me or whatever donation, if your heart feels free, I will give link in comments later. If you don't want, everything is okay. If you want, you also receive much of that what you need, invisible. And I love you, but I love to do this always non-stop for free, and I just love you. And I want to motivate you and want to keep you safe from the reality timelines that you do not want for yourself. Choose what you want for yourself, the best and highest in this moment that you can have. This you choose by your focus, your thinking, your choice, your faith, your trust, the best things for you. To work on yourself to release the darkness within you and fear. Listen, man, to such crazy sweet souls that love you like me, and you're okay. We are one, we are the new earth. This is not our world that is forming. This is world. We are earth, new earth. Earth, planet earth, mother earth. World is a cancer on the world that has to fall. It's artificial cancer of the mother earth that is not working according to her seasons, according to nothing. Is just cancer eating her off, and world has to fall. But we are in this world, we are not off it. We are on our planet, Mother Earth, Sacred Gaia, on New Earth. I'm reporting from there. Everything is to be alright wherever you are, because you are the child of New Earth that is bringing you and destroying the old world. So trust this and focus on what you want, heaven and earth, your consciousness, your vibration. Focus your heart, your company, your faith, trust. And you're repeating yourself like I'm repeating myself non-stop because it's important. I love you. Namaste and be blessed. Mwah! Be blessed.